Welcome back to the coin world. Old coin review and value, the ultimate destination for rare coin discoveries, numismatic treasures, and the hidden value in your pocket change. The 1981 20-cent coin. We need to rewind to 1966, when Australia officially adopted decimal currency. Out went the pounds, shillings, and pence, and in came dollars and cents. The 20-cent coin was part of this transformation, replacing the old florin. The reverse of the coin, designed by Stuart Devlin, features the platypus, one of Australia's most beloved and bizarre creatures. The platypus seems to glide across swirling water, a dynamic, graceful design that instantly set this coin apart. On the obverse, we see Queen Elizabeth II in the second official portrait used on Australian coins. This effigy, created by Arnold Machin, was widely used from 1966 to 1984 and captures the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. In 1981, demand for 20-cent coins soared. A whopping 158 million coins were minted in Australia, making it one of the highest mintage years ever for this denomination. But here's where things get really interesting. The Royal Australian Mint couldn't meet the entire production requirement, so Australia turned to other mints for help. To keep up with demand, Canada and Wales came to the rescue. Two international mints, the Royal Mint in Llantrysant, Wales, and the Royal Canadian Mint, produced Australian 20-cent coins in 1981. This led to a curious situation. The same coin, minted in different countries, but circulating seamlessly in Australia. So how do collectors tell these coins apart? Here's the trick. You need a keen eye. Canberra minted coins, Royal Australian Mint, tend to have a well-defined platypus with sharp details. Canadian minted coins often have a slightly blurry or weak strike and different edge milling. Welsh minted coins have a slightly different finish and strike characteristics. These subtle details make the 1981 20-cent coin a playground for numismatists. For most, the 1981 20-cent coin is a common pocket piece, but not all are created equal. Some rare errors include: one particular variety, dubbed the Canadian weak strike, has gained collector attention. It's not valuable in regular condition, but high-grade examples, especially in circulated or proof-like specimens, can fetch good prices on the collector market. So, how much is the 1981 20-cent coin worth today? Always check for mint characteristics and error types before selling or buying. The 1981 coin represents more than just a currency denomination. It marks international cooperation, high production, and a numismatic puzzle for collectors. It's a reminder of how even everyday coins can carry stories of global collaboration, royal representation, and artistic excellence. The 20-cent coin is made from 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 11.31 grams, heavier than most coins in your pocket. Its diameter is 28.52 millimeters, giving it a wide, chunky feel. The platypus design has never changed since. Australia's journey to decimal currency began in the early 1960s, fueled by growing dissatisfaction with the outdated imperial system. On February 14, 1966, Australia switched to the decimal system, replacing the pound with the Australian dollar. The 20-cent coin was introduced as a direct replacement for the florin to shillings, one of the most widely used coins of the pre-decimal era. The decimal transition wasn't just about new coins. It was symbolic of modernization and national identity. The new currency featured uniquely Australian symbols and animals. The 20-cent coin's design, showcasing the platypus, was especially praised for representing the exotic and uniquely Australian wildlife. The designer of the 20-cent coin was Stuart Devlin, an Australian goldsmith and jeweler appointed as the gold and silversmith to Queen Elizabeth II. Devlin's artwork on the 20-cent coin captured the fluid movement of the platypus, reflecting both natural beauty and dynamic motion. His work became iconic and was never changed from 1966 to today. The obverse of the coin features Queen Elizabeth II. The version used in 1981 was the second effigy, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was first adopted in 1966 and showed a younger queen with a serene gaze and a tiara. It became one of the most recognized images on Commonwealth coins around the world. By 1981, Australia's economy was growing and urban populations were booming. The need for coinage, particularly 20-cent coins, spiked dramatically. To keep up with this demand, the Royal Australian Mint produced over 158 million 20-cent coins, making 1981 the second highest mintage year ever for this Denomination. Despite this massive mintage, the Royal Australian Mint couldn't meet the nationwide demand alone. That year, Australia sought assistance from overseas. Two major world mints stepped in. The coins from each mint are functionally identical, but observant collectors can distinguish them. Australian minted coins typically have cleaner, sharper details. Canadian coins have slightly softer strikes and a different edge milling. Welsh coins might appear more matte with broader rim characteristics. These differences have led collectors to search for mint varieties, turning this common coin into a collectible chase. Stuart Devlin went on to design more than 20 coins for Australia and other nations. He was knighted and remembered as one of the most influential coin designers in modern history. His work on the 20-cent coin is considered one of his finest pieces. Few coins minted for domestic use had such a global reach. The 1981 20-cent coin, with 3 mints on 3 continents, reflects how interconnected currency production became in the late 20th century. Some collectors specialize solely in 1981 20-cent varieties. They compare strike qualities, rim differences, and weight tolerances. Numismatic forums frequently showcase side-by-side comparisons and grading tips. Thank you for watching.